Welcome to the Broke Book Girls podcast. We're Anne and Bree, and this podcast is going to be your go-to destination for indie reads. We highlight incredible indie authors, explore new worlds, and introduce you to books that you won't find anywhere else. Tune in for your next read, a laugh, and a share in the joy of finding your home. Hello and welcome to the Broke Book Girls podcast, your go-to destination for indie reads, the podcast that is good for the soul but bad for your TBR. Today we are talking to not one, but two very special guests. But before we get into that, let's get straight into this episode, starting with our current reads. What are you currently reading, Brie?
So I am currently reading an arc by Ember Holt. I'm reading Oh No, There's an Ifrit in My Cosmic Cafe, which is the sequel to, or book 2 in the like cozy demon sort of series that she does. You know, monster fuckers. The first one was Oh No, There's a Succubus in My Hot Tub, which was I was a huge fan of that when I read it. I was like, it's a nice, easy kind of read where you don't have to think too much because you know it's going to happen. It's just how you're going to get there. So, yeah, I'm really enjoying it at the moment. I started it on Wednesday. Haven't done too much reading the past few days, but going to tonight, so I'm really looking forward to getting back into that. And what are you reading?
I'm currently reading He Sees You When You're Sleeping by Emily Antoinette and Cass O'Shire. This is like a Christmas monster romance book. Amanda's like losing her shit in the background. So I'm currently reading that, and it's like this dream monster guy who ends up becoming obsessed with the girl that he goes into his dreams with. He's been with her since as long as he can remember, and he becomes like a character within her dreams. Like he becomes the prince that she's dreaming about when she's the princess. And at the moment, she's going through a lot of trauma, so she is then having a lot of nightmares, and he's becoming this nightmare monster that she is seeing in her dreams, and he can't like turn out of this monster. So in his life as well, he's also this monster, and he's like really frustrated and angry and also trying to kill her at the same time, but also really obsessed with her. So it's a lot of fun. It's a little bit dark, and it's kind of getting me in the Christmas mood, which I'm enjoying. Amanda, what are you currently reading?
Well, I'm reading Love's a Witch by Trisha O'Malley, and it's very cute, set in Ireland. Witch sisters who are cursed. You know, they've been cursed through the ages, and they have to break the curse. And he's like the mayor of the town, like trying to get them out because they're back to break the curse. And he's like, "No, you can't be here. You ruin everything." So you know.
Yeah. Chaos ensues.
Love and bang.
Aaron, what are you currently reading?
I'm a very slow reader, unfortunately. So I pick up lots of things at once. I'm currently reading The Outsiders of Auckland by Kenneth Feller, which is an indie New Zealand book about a whole lot of orcs. And when you read the descriptions, it talks about really foul stuff through it. And it's supposed to be funny. And so far, I've been enjoying that. And I'm also like 40% of the way through Babel by R.F. Kuang.
Oh, that's my TBR for this month. So I'm excited for that one.
I've been really enjoying it, but it's a library book, so it keeps... I read really slowly, and then it goes back to the library, and I have to wait. Yeah. And then I get it back, and I read a bit more, and then it goes back to the library. But, yeah.
So what I'm hearing is you just need to read faster.
Yes.
Well, I'm hoping once we get after Christmas, I'm going to have some time, and I'll crack through a bunch of books again.
Nice. Alrighty, so today we are joined by not one, but two wonderful authors. We've got Jane Dove and we've got Aaron Dix. This is the second time Amanda has been on the podcast, but Aaron's first time. So massive welcome to you both. We have them both on today to talk about their latest releases coming very, very soon. But first, Amanda, please introduce yourself.
I'm Jane Dove. I write romantasy, spicy dystopian, and what we're here to talk about is my cozy fantasy that's coming out next month.
Oh, it's so quick already.
It's December in 2 weeks.
It's less than a month.
Right. So, Aaron, please introduce yourself.
Hi, my name's Aaron Dick. I write speculative fiction, bit of sci-fi, bit of fantasy, bit of horror. Most of my things have been kind of melancholy or leaning on the creepy sort of side of things in the past, but I've always wanted to write something funny, and so that's what I've written. That's what I'm putting out in a month alongside Amanda. It's a Baker's Coven, and it's supposedly, hopefully, funny. And
It is. I read it. It's good.
Okay, she thinks it's funny too. So I'm hoping you guys will think it's funny. And yeah, it's been a lifelong dream. I want funny. Funny's fun.
Funny is fun. All right, amazing.
Funny. It's like, oh yeah, funny. You know, like it's
Yeah, no, I get you. Yeah.
Yeah.
Alrighty, so like before we get into every episode with an author, we like to get our rapid fire questions out of the way. So that means we've got 60 seconds on the clock. But today we've got 2 guests. Amanda has already done it, so we're just going to focus on Aaron, and we're all going to see if he can beat the time of 45 seconds. Bree, you're going to be asking the questions, and I'm going to be the timekeeper. Are we...
Let me just zoom in on the questions real quick, guys. I'm getting
Let me pull up my clock.
Let me just get it really big, because I'm like, my eyes and... Okay, I can see.
Are we ready?
I am a you,
No, but
Aaron.
let's do it.
3, 2, 1, go.
Cats or dogs?
Cats.
Kindle or physical?
Physical.
Villain or hero?
Villain.
Favorite book?
Small Gods by Terry Pratchett.
Favorite food?
Indian curries, butter chicken.
Spice or no spice in books?
No spice.
Sweet or savory?
Savory.
Romance or thriller?
Thriller.
Comedy or mystery?
30
Comedy.
Morning or night?
Night.
Lots of garlic or not lots of garlic?
Oh, lots of garlic.
Ice drink or hot drink?
Ice drink.
Movies or TV shows?
These days, TV shows.
Call or text?
Text. No calling.
City or country?
City.
Done.
8 seconds to spare.
Not quite.
So 52
I'm
seconds.
pleased with myself.
That's pretty good.
Pretty good.
I'm happy with it.
It's now like a favorite game.
Question.
It's a favorite question, like favorite game of ours now, because it's just like who can do it the fastest and who's going to get caught up on which question.
Yeah.
And I'm immediately thinking back and going, oh, no, that's probably not the right answer, is it? But
I did that too.
Look,
I did that too.
The one question you definitely answered correctly was the lots of garlic or not lots of garlic. There's only been
Yeah.
Oh, well, that was an easy one. Yeah.
It's
And the cat for dogs.
Yeah,
I mean,
for
I'm
me,
not fussed on that. It's more the garlic one. I'm like,
Yeah.
I like whether or not you like garlic tells me a lot about a person. I mean, there's one person who said she likes garlic, but not lots of garlic, and I'm like,
no, that's wrong. We had a house
when she first
staying
when
with
she-
us for a while.
Yeah. Go on.
And after a little while, they started making their own meals, and we were like, "Oh, do you not like this?" And they were like, "I cannot cope with the onion and garlic in your meals. It's just ridiculous." So, you know,
Sorry, who was that?
Get out of my house.
it was a house guest we had staying with us for a little while, but yeah,
You-
so
Anymore,
it was just easier
No,
for them to
obviously
cook
not.
for themselves.
They should not be allowed back in the house because how can you not like onion and what the fuck is wrong
Onion
with
and garlic? It's
Yeah.
even worse.
Well,
It's
so my day job is teaching kids how to cook out of school, right? At the moment, I'm teaching the Hare Krishna school, and as part of their diet, they can't have onion or garlic. And so I have to redo all the recipes that I normally teach because every freaking thing has onion and garlic.
Yeah. You begin your meal, regardless of what you're making, could be a peanut butter sandwich, but you begin by throwing onion and garlic and lots of butter.
Yes, absolutely. Everything starts with fried onion and garlic.
Yeah.
That's right. And then once the kitchen smells good, then you can make whatever you want.
Yeah.
Exactly.
I should do that. My flatmate is
candle that the scent of onion
Okay.
and garlic frying in butter.
I do like that. Sounds good.
That does
no.
sound good.
I'd rather have the fresh, like the actual. I don't want the replicated candle smell. I want the actual. My flatmate is on her way back to Auckland. I should just like randomly fry up some onion and garlic, and she'll be like, "What the fuck are you doing?" And I'll be like, "No."
To welcome you in.
Welcome home. Your cat's
Yeah.
broken. I've been alone all weekend. What do you want from me? Help! This is why you don't leave me home by myself.
Yeah.
Nice.
Alrighty, so we shall get into our main questions. Bree, would you like to start us off?
Absolutely. So, I mean, considering new books coming out, my first question, tell us about your books. Title, synopsis. Go for it. Who's going to go first? Paper, scissors, rock.
Okay. Well, I was going to say alphabetically, Aaron goes first.
Nah.
I don't care about alphabet. Paper, scissors, rock.
Okay. All right.
Paper,
1, 2, 3.
scissors, rock.
Scissors, rock.
Oh my.
That was terrible.
Again. Do it again. Yeah, one
right.
will go before I randomly select.
All right.
Paper, scissors, rock.
Okay.
Aaron goes first.
Does that mean I go first? Okay, cool. I have my prop. So my book
That's
is called
so good.
The Witness Protection Program, which is arguably the best title that's ever been titled.
It's a good title.
So
Absolutely.
it is what it says on the tin. It is about a witch in the Witness Protection Program. And she's got to hide away from something dark that you discover as we go through the book. And it is a cozy fantasy. So we've got our setting, our village of the Pirikahu village, which is in New Zealand. I've named it after my mother-in-law's maiden name. And there's dragons in it. And cast of quirky characters. I'm just going through the edits for my editor now, and there's a lot of LMAO, and that sexiness so hot. So, you know, that's what's in store for you, which is exactly what I was trying to get across. So, excellent. And there's a hunky handyman that she hires, and he's a bit mysterious, got some secrets of his own, and it's the unfolding of their relationship. The main kind of theme of it is trying to be yourself while having to hide yourself for safety. So like what makes you in essence.
Yeah. Nice.
I loved it.
So I got to
It was
talk now,
great.
do I?
Yeah, sorry.
Yeah, sorry, Aaron.
That's why you're here, right? You're here to actually, like, you can't just sit there. Like, you can't
Sit in the background and look
Well,
pretty.
it's nice to listen to Amanda talk about her book. You know, it sounds great.
I mean, technically, I could still talk about yours because I just read yours.
You
too,
could.
but
You could.
You take the wheel.
Okay, so my book is called A Baker's Coven. So it's also about a witch. It's also about a witch who has found herself in a new
I know, right?
place.
Good title, right, Bree?
Puns! Sorry, I love puns.
Yeah. So this book started when I thought of that pun, and then I had to think of everything else that goes with the pun. So, but yeah, it's this similar to Amanda's. The witch is in a new place, and she's been forced out of where she was because of a dickhead guy.
Man.
Yeah,
Lucky
man.
man.
But the plot is her finding a coven. She's spent some time getting used to where she is, and she wants to go out and meet people and build herself back up again. So she's meeting other witches. There's a coven's worth of them, and a baker's coven, of course, has 13 witches. So there's 13 I have to try and manage, and there's a few men along the way as well. So you know, that's the story. Is her
As well, Aaron, that they're all like, it's kind of D&D inspired.
Oh
There's
yes,
a lot of different races.
oh yes. There's
So many.
There's rat folk, there's ant folk, there's orcs, there's dragons, although not many dragons yet, but I have plans. There's witches, there's wizards, there's all sorts of things going on.
Are there dungeons?
There is one dungeon scene in particular in this one, but I've got some plans for some more.
Hey, look, if you're going to
Exciting.
say elements of Dungeons and Dragons, there's got to be a dungeon somewhere.
Yeah, there is. Yeah. No,
And it's very, like, it's, because we both are writing a cozy fantasy, but, like, mine is cozy, I think, more in the traditional sense of, like, taking place, like, in a little village. Whereas Aaron's is, like, in a city, but the way that he writes it, it's like, he's a very, very descriptive writer. And because there's so many different characters who look, like your brain doesn't have anything to connect to as they're not human. He does all these descriptions, but somehow it feels like this little world in and of itself, like about a city. And he does a lot of world building, but it feels cozy. I don't know exactly how to explain it, but I think it's just his writing style.
I'm glad it's feeling good. I remember when we first sort of was talking about this with each other, one of the things was I wasn't sure really what cozy meant. And when I was describing that this was a story about a young woman and just it was about her friendships and her relationships, and there was no, just spoiler warning, there's no like world threatening, the city's going to be destroyed type plots going on. And Amanda was like, well, that sounds like cozy. It's about people. It doesn't have those big things as the driving force behind it. So, yeah.
Yeah, that's definitely, like, cozy is like a feeling more than, I think, just the parameters of what normal cozy fantasy is. So, yeah, that's really cool. I'm excited to read it. So, my question, what made you both decide to release your books on the same day?
Well, we were driving down to Ages of Pages together in April. Now, you have to understand, Erin has been friends with Stephanie Holmes, who is a wildly successful writer and indie author, for like 20 years or something insane, right?
Yeah, about that.
So she helped push him to write, but that's where he stopped. He has published a handful of books, but he's never done any like going out, promoting, doing all the stuff, setting deadlines, any of that. So finally,
this year is where it started. This year I've been trying to like think about
AKA
how do I
Amanda
tell people that I've written these books. A little bit, but like it's good.
You need
it's
them
a positive thing
for the party. This is like Amanda forced me.
Amanda forced me to be here.
Yeah, she did.
A lot of people could relate to that. But I don't know, Erin, who convinced you to go to Ages of Pages this year?
You. Last year, you started talking about it and saying it was really good and you should totally do it. And I went, oh, yeah, okay, that sounds like a good idea. So, yeah.
Cool.
Amanda made me do it, and all I got was a stupid t-shirt.
Yep, that's great. Oh, I love it.
So, thanks, Amanda. It's been a pleasure knowing you. Keep it up.
And thus we see a friendship end. No more contact.
Leave the chat.
No, I didn't mean it like that. But okay. Sorry.
Oh, damn. Yeah, so we were driving down to Ages of Pages together, and we were all just we were with Celine, who's Eliza Irwin, and we were just all talking about kind of what we were currently writing. And like Erin just said, when he was describing it, I was like, oh, that sounds cozy fantasy. I'm also writing a cozy fantasy. So then over the weekend, we kind of just talked about it. And we're like, okay, well, why don't we try and release together? Like at the end of the year. We set it to the end of the year. Because with my editing work, that takes up a lot of my time. And I wasn't writing as fast as I have in previous years. And Erin has never set a deadline for himself. He is just lets it flow when it flows for him. So we set it to December, and then just kind of been checking in with each other throughout the year. And a few months ago, he said, okay, my manuscript's done. And I was like, oh, damn. I still have 50,000 words to write. What's happening? So he's been stressed about it, and I'm like, oh god, but you're so far ahead of anywhere.
That's the beauty of deadlines. You go, yep, this is the deadline, and then you go, I can get this done before then. I always used to do that at uni, where I'd set myself, give myself the deadline for when the assignments were due, and then I put it in my calendar for 3 weeks before it was actually due, so I'd panic write it, and then I go, I have 3 weeks to refine it, and I'm like, I trick myself. I'm that gullible that I can fool myself. I'm so talented, guys.
Genius.
I thought
it was actually genius.
I got through uni, and now I'm a nurse, which is unfortunate for everybody else.
No, my brain wouldn't accept that trick.
Yeah, no,
But
same.
the problem was I got the manuscript done because that's what I'm used to doing. I write until I finished writing and then do all the other stuff afterwards. And I knew what would happen is what's happened is all the other stuff is taking me a lot longer than Amanda. So, I knew that was going to be the case. And so, yeah, had to get the
You're
words done
both kind of
first.
like at different levels, but also kind of the same level of preparedness at the moment. Like the way we were talking about this a while ago. Because I got a message, was it last week? And I was like, all right, we're jumping on a call with Aaron and we're going to plan this shit because it's next month. And we were like, yeah, let's do that.
It's probably a good idea, yeah.
It's a good idea.
Yeah.
One way to do it. Hey, this is great
Honestly,
timing.
the book launch is going to be freaking awesome. I don't know if you have specific questions of that down the line, or yeah, we'll come up to that. I'll keep them.
It should be a lot of fun.
Oh dear, what a hoot. Anyway, what? So I've guys, it's been a week. What tropes can we expect out of your new cozy fantasies?
Okay, so I've had a chat with Amanda about this, but also for all my other books, because I started looking at how do people promote things, and you get tropes, and people go, hey, these are the things that are in my books. And I have no idea, ever. So I just make stuff up. I just go, this sounds like a fun little idea of give you a hint of what's coming in the book. And so, yeah, I mean, I think there's fan and family because we're looking for a community of witches. I think there's some light romance. It's not like spicy or anything, but she's meeting people and developing relationships and deciding who she wants to be with.
Very, very quirky relationship.
Yeah. Can I use the weird line I came up with, or is it just too weird?
Do it.
Do it.
Do it.
Because one of the guys that she's meets is a big lion man in a suit of armor, and
yes, very.
And he's a bit of a dope.
Sorry, not yet.
I think I can tell what type of literature you've been consuming.
I've also been watching Critical Role, and Travis Willingham is literally a fucking furry. He's a giant lion man, so I'm just like please, sorry.
He's a dopey big guy, and so he's like a golden retriever. And so I liked my little line of this cat's a golden retriever. I thought that was fun.
Yeah.
I like that.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah.
Amanda? Tropes.
She's better at this.
Well, I was actually going to say, I made Aaron a trope map as I was reading.
Oh, that's right.
Oh, perfect, Amanda. How about you tell us the tropes in Aaron's book?
Yeah.
I was just bringing it up so I could have a look.
Oh.
No, well, okay. The thing I really like about both our books, and is I'm so glad we're launching together, because although we're coming at this idea from two wildly different perspectives, and our books are completely different. As writers, we are very different stylistically, but our themes are essentially the same, like you were mentioning earlier. And Aaron's got this cute romance subplot. It's D&D inspired. She owns a bakery. There's humor in it. The FMC is an introvert. There's expansive world building of fantasy races, and she's forced into a new life because of a stupid man.
Yes.
So that's what I put on Aaron's trope map.
Nice.
Yeah.
And that is very similar to yours, Amanda.
Mm.
Yeah.
Very similar.
The themes, the background of it is...
Yeah.
As you say, we're coming in a different way, but it's the same ideas in there.
Yeah. And I think... it's interesting to me as well that, and I'm sure, Bree and Anne, you'll agree with this, a lot of indie, and I guess trad pub women who are like, the patriarchy is a huge influence on our storytelling, right?
Yeah.
The men are 99% of the time, everything is because men fucking suck.
Sorry, Aaron, but
I
We
get
apologize.
it. No need. It's fine.
But
I've studied history. I know.
but it's interesting that Aaron, also your like
Yeah.
inciting incident for your FMC is that a man
Fucked her
wanted
life up.
to court her, and she said no, and because he was powerful, he kicked her out of the kingdom.
Yeah, basically.
You
Yeah.
are also writing from the perspective of men fucking suck.
Yes. Well,
Which
I
we
mean,
love.
see, if you're going to write anything, you need to base it on a certain amount of reality. So, therefore, if 80 to 90% of your men don't suck, you've probably got it wrong.
Exactly.
You know what I mean?
Yeah. Oh, we know.
Which is why a lot of my previous writing has been like more horror leaning, you know.
Well, that's why I also find it interesting. You chose to write female character as your main character, and the whole book is from her point of view. And I actually found it, because, like, I'm not gonna lie, I'm like kind of biased when it comes to reading books by men.
I
When
agree.
they're writing female characters. Yeah. But and like, from what I know of you as a human being, Aaron, this isn't really surprising, but just in the general sense of men writing women, your character, I believed the whole time that she was a woman. Like, you know, a woman could have written that character.
Okay.
Yeah.
I have been told that in the past as well. I've got some other books with female main characters, and I've had different readers come back and say, like, I'm surprised that you're a man because this felt like a woman character. So I'm glad, because good. But yes, I have.
The male gaze when
before,
writing female can be very gross.
Yeah, I can think of one book.
Oh, yeah.
I still
Fucking
need to
Empress
finish
Teresa.
I still need to finish it.
Fucking
Do you, though?
No,
yeah,
okay.
It's a bit.
So, Aaron, you, as someone who does not know the story, who probably doesn't know the story behind it, my friend who consumes bad media said, "You won't read this," and I said, "Ooh, fuck you."
See.
And then I said to Anne,
The spiked challenge is always a dangerous game.
And here's the thing, I did give him a book to read that he's a marine biologist who studies squid, so I gave him Seducing Scylla by Lex Logan, because marine biologists who study squid have a really bad reputation for tentacles. And so I said, if I'm the book is in his desk where he works. He works at a university because he's doing his PhD.
He's asking to be bullied.
It's in his drawer beside a Call of Cthulhu book. So if someone opens his drawer at work, they're going to see...
Oh, now that's a pair.
And Cthulhu. Right.
Say no more.
So this book was written by a man who trying to, by a very unproblematic 18-year-old girl who was definitely not sexualized in the book.
Not
at all. No. It is terrible. I have so many regrets.
1 point something rating on Goodreads.
It is so bad, and the blurb isn't even a blurb. It's just
rave reviews.
It's just Norman defending his own book.
I'm sorry. His name is Norman.
Norm.
There are good Normans in the world, I'm sure.
And then between Norman and Neil, who's a very terrible film director, I've had my fill of terrible male writing females.
Fair enough. Yep.
All that to say, if you're a woman, read Aaron's book, because you'll believe that he's a woman.
I think that made sense.
It did make sense.
Okay, moving on.
Moving on.
of Amanda's tropes.
Amanda's tropes.
Amanda, tell us your trope.
I'm sorry, I've derailed everything.
That's fine. As you
Normal.
will know, we're fans of being derailed. There is a really good sex joke in there, but I'm not going to make.
Immediately, yeah.
Oh, wait, that's a good segue. Mine has spice.
Yeah.
Great segue.
Very good spice, if I do say so myself.
Excellent. I'm glad you enjoyed it. My
I
editor
did.
thought so as well.
Very good.
It's yes. And I've got a surprise baby dragon. She's a healing witch. And I'm writing. There's found family in it. I say she's processing internalized misogyny because she's coming to realizations about the way that her life was, that she then thought it was one way, but then it ends up like upon analysis, she's like, oh, wait. And there's lots of banter in it.
Mm-hmm.
And it is also humorous. And she's the owner of a secondhand bookshop that serves coffee and wine. And that is not at all influenced by the bookshop I'm sitting in now that serves coffee. And I'm writing. It doesn't serve wine, unfortunately. It serves wine after hours when we close up the shop and as we're cleaning up, have teacups of wine.
No, you're doing it wrong. You need a glass that takes the whole bottle. That's the only way to do it.
I was thinking of those hot chocolate mugs, the bowl.
Oh, the big ones.
Just
yeah.
sipping it back.
I mean, I only think a glass of wine that takes a whole bottle because I have those. So
yeah,
that's what I did.
Making use of them this week.
I have been.
She's a curvy FMC who's also over 30.
Yes, we love to see
making
it.
that known. She's over 30. People seem to be pretty exhausted of
19-year-olds.
Mm-hmm. They know nothing. The 19-year-olds should be going through this shit. They have no world experience.
Yes.
Even in reality.
Yeah.
Fair enough.
Yeah. Definitely found family as well in your one. I love it. I had a great time with it. So, talking about our pre-launch party, tell us all about it. The deets. What's happening? When is it? Where is it?
In that bookshop?
Just give it all.
It's right here in this bookshop.
Okay, give us the address. Give us all of the details. Don't just say
what is
in
the
this
address?
bookshop because not everyone's going to know where it is.
See, because I function by plugging it into Google, and I've been there enough times that I just go, oh, there. So I don't know what the address is. I just go there.
It's 8 to 10 Glendale Road in Glen Eden, Auckland. It's the Book Exchange. We are doing our official launch of the book, so you can get the ebooks and stuff, is the 17th of December. However, we're doing a pre-launch party on the 14th of December, which is a Sunday, from 11 to 4. We are being joined by Lauren Eagle Tattoo, who is coming to do a flash tattoo event at our book launch. So she's right now designing things to go with our books, and there will be tattoos. And we're doing pre-orders for our books. At the moment, my form is up, and that link is in my link tree on my socials. And it comes with all kinds of goodies. So doing pre-order incentive tiers. Mm-hmm. There's some really freaking amazing art. So good. By Art by Katie on Instagram. It's so good.
She was sending me the mock-ups, and I was just screaming in her DMs.
Nice.
It was funny though with the second piece of art, I guess you would classify them as not safe for work, but they're not like incredibly explicit.
No. No titties are being
But
shown.
you can like exactly. My artist wouldn't do that. But with the second one, because she's like a curvy woman, she's on top of him, right? Without a shirt. She's got a bra on. But she sent me the sketch and I was like, she's not fat enough. She needs a body here, girl. And it's funny because she drew her wide, but she didn't draw her like with fat
The
rolls,
rolls, yeah.
right? Which, like, when you are sitting, you've got them. And so it took a few back and forths, and I was like, I bet she has never been asked to draw a character with fat rolls before.
Yeah.
So it was very interesting. We got there in the end. I'm very happy, and she's doing the coloring of it now. But it was just a really interesting conversation to have. And it took like 4 back and forth sketches. And then I had to send her, like, found a reference photo online. It was like, this. It was because I was talking to Sydney about it, and she was saying, like, you just have to find a photo of, like, baby, cute little baby elbows.
Yes.
And send that to her.
Sydney is... I love Sydney. She's got a very active brain, and it's just so interesting.
Gold. She's gold.
The way her brain works. Sydney, we love you.
Amazing.
Yeah, I asked her why she hasn't been on. She's like, oh, well, people just really like the author episodes. And I was like,
we want to talk to everyone.
Yeah.
Sydney.
Yeah.
I'm going to get really uncomfortably. Sydney, come on the podcast. Please. Anyway, that's my uncomfortably close to the camera moment for anyone actually watching the video. Because people do that for some reason.
Yeah, people do that for some reason. It's weird.
We should really do another pajama episode. That was hilarious. Anyway.
So anything else exciting happening with the launch?
Aaron, do you want to talk about your pre-orders?
Yeah, I am going to put up a pre-order form very, very soon. Hopefully, I am waiting for a final file to actually arrive, and hopefully it's very nearly here. I've never done anything like this before, so I was like, pre-orders, cool, I'll put up a form and you can tell me you'd like my book, which would be wonderful, please buy my book. And then I looked at Amanda's list of all the stuff that you can get with her books, the amazing things that you can get alongside, and I have very little of that going on. My plan is, because it's D&D inspired, I'm going to do a bit of a giveaway of some like really nice fancy dice collection things. What do you call them? Dice sets. So I'm going to give away a few of those. Yeah, like these.
Dice.
Yeah.
Love
but I haven't thought up many other ideas at the moment, but if I think of them, I'll throw some more ideas in there. And yeah, so I'm gonna, it'll be soon, very, very, very soon, and then we'll be there and we'll talk and we'll drink coffee and celebrate tattoos, and it's going to be a fun day.
Dice is a really good way to do it.
Got a bunch of the little glass vials that I'm going to put like a little welcome shot in, as you come through the door. You
Nice.
can drink your glamour potion. I made a bunch of themed glasses and mugs that will be for sale as well. So I'm really excited. Like I'm so excited. I can't even. We can't tell.
I am also excited. I'm also in awe of all the ideas that come bursting out of Amanda. I'm like, I just was writing. That was all I could get my head around. And then there's like all of this amazing stuff. And I'm like, this is fantastic. Yeah.
You're focusing on one thing at a time.
That's all I've ever done before. And now
he's been thrown in the deep end and he is kind of drowning, but we'll hold him up.
A little
bit. We'll
just it's going to be okay. But yeah.
Can you
and like, yeah. Yeah.
He's just like looks like he's floating on the like top of the water, but like underneath he's like this.
Like a duck.
It's
like
mad.
a
It's
duck
like a duck's
with-
legs. Yeah, exactly. I did just literally this second think of I could use like Hero Forge or something to design up all of the members of the Coven as D&D
Yes.
3D printable figures.
Yes.
So then you can see what they look like and maybe download those or something. So that might be.
I have a friend who has a 3D printer, and he does 3D printing stuff for authors.
So I might be able to get some 3D printed models of the Coven, or at least Mira or some of the main characters. Yeah, so that was an idea that I just had, which might be good. Yeah.
That's a good. You should write that down so you don't forget it.
Or just re-listen to the
yes.
episode when it comes up.
Yeah, that
Well,
works.
but I need
Which
to
is
do it
coming out on
now.
Wednesday.
So you
Okay,
don't
well,
like
It's coming out on Wednesday. I shuffled our schedule so quick to get this out.
Thank you.
I was at a party.
Aaron, it needs to be mentioned. Ideas that come out of my brain also come out of Anne's. I'm on my screen. I'm grabbing at your head, Anne.
I was wondering, are we all in the same position to each other?
No,
I'm above Anne on my screen. I'm pulling your brains.
It works for me. You're pointing it at me. Yeah.
it doesn't work for me. It just looks like you're pulling for
Aw.
nothing. So I'm just like,
But yeah, Amanda and I do a lot of spitballing. But feel free
That's
to
good.
message with
That's
any ideas or anything like that, and I can help out as well. Cool.
Cool.
So pre-launch, 14th
just
of
writing.
December, 11 a.m. Got tattoos. Pre-orders are available. Link is in Amanda's bio. We'll also add that to our show notes as well. So if you get a link before the episode goes out, Aaron, we'll do that as well. Cool.
just
It will
send
be in my
send
link
it to
tree,
Anne
so
and
I
she'll
might
send
give you
it
that
to me.
What
anyway.
happens if I hold the QR code up to the screen?
Ooh,
Can
that
people
might
scan
work
the QR
too.
code?
That might work.
Possibly.
Give it a go.
Yeah.
Otherwise, if you can send me like a picture of the QR code, I can upload that to our story as well.
And we can do some
Brilliant.
posts on our Instagram as well.
Awesome.
All right.
I've just seen the
Bree.
cat is now awake, and I'm a little bit like he's going to
Scared.
come and hit me. He's going to come and hit me. I just know it. So cozy fantasy is not something either of you have quite done before. What was
Nope.
the most surprising or difficult part of writing a cozy fantasy novel?
I don't know. I don't think anything was surprising about writing this. While I was writing it, like I just kept writing the story. It made sense. This is how I want the story to be. That was great. It was just strange that there were far less people being murdered and monsters and things. Like normally, there's a lot of that in my writing, and so that just never came up because that wasn't what Mira's story was. So it wasn't a surprise while I wrote it. It was just not what I'm
Surprise at the end
used
when
to.
you realized you wrote a cozy fantasy.
Hey, nobody dies as much.
There's far less explicit gore. So,
Fair.
great.
Any
So-
difficulties?
I think that for me, it was ending it because this is a standalone. It's going to be like a bunch of interconnected standalones.
Same.
And I've never written a standalone before. So my brain just kept going to like, okay, so it'll end here. And I was like, no, Amanda, that's a cliffhanger. You cannot do that. So the ending took me months because I could just not visualize a book ending. And like,
And that's
Aaron,
the
it's
end.
not like
That's
a
it.
fight to the death. There's not like high stakes at all. You know, it's all about cozies are about like you said, Anne, like the vibes and like the main conflict points are interpersonal. So, you know, there still is that like feeling of the world's ending, but it's because it's your internal, you know, the things that we always over exaggerate in our brains that it's the world ending, instead of the world actually legitimately ending. So, yeah.
I had a little trouble with that as well in the ending because, like, my previous endings have definitely involved, like, fights and blood
Mhm.
and so I did get to that point of like, okay, everything's come to a head, but that's nobody's going to hit anyone. So I actually have to think about talking through their problems or things like that, which was
Hey, sometimes you just gotta hit something anyway.
yeah, yeah.
No, but the way I think you ended it, Aaron, it gives a very satisfying like balance of quirky humor and resolution.
I hope so, because one of the things that I really loved about it is that I now have ideas for at least 4 more books with the rest of the coven, which are all
Nice.
their own standalone books. Why are you firing things?
No, I just figured out that I didn't press it hard enough when I initially.
She was like playing with it earlier before you guys jumped
Okay.
on, and it wasn't going, and I was like, no fire. And now she just figured it out.
Sorry.
You were just incompetent.
Yes.
But hey. Wait.
Good job.
Thanks.
We're all very proud.
I want to know. Okay, I won't ask questions.
Don't ask
But
questions.
yeah, I was saying I've got lots of ideas for more books with these characters, but they're all gonna be, as so far at least, they're all gonna be their own story, self-contained, standalone things. Whereas the fact that they're all in the same world and characters who know each other, I've never written anything like that before. I've written like 5 or 6 books that are all completely unrelated to each other, which is apparently not the way you're supposed to do things, but yeah, so
Hey, it's your
Everyone's
writing.
journey
You
is
can do whatever
different.
the fuck you want.
yeah. Too many people died in my other books, I think, is the problem.
Or did not
Or just
enough
the
people
right
die.
amount.
Well, we went 2 different ways there. Look, I am aggression, murder. I have a sword upstairs.
So where did the idea for both of your books come from?
Oh, like I said, I had an idea for the pun of a baker's dozen, a baker's coven. It's and I was
Went
like,
with it.
that sounds hilarious. I love it. And who is this baker, and why has she got a coven? And so she needed a coven because she was alone. Why is she alone? She's been kicked out by a stupid man. Who's in her coven? And I started, because I play D&D and that's the sort of stuff I like. And I started going, well, she knows this. She meets an old, grizzled sort of witch. And who else does she meet? Well, she meets this orc that's really tough and is also a witch. And she meets a very plain, small butcher lady who is far too obsessed with very sharp knives, and she wants to be a witch, and they just all started appearing.
Oh, I love that. Your brain is very interesting. I like it.
It's very,
Yeah.
very D&D. I like it.
Yeah,
I
it
like
is.
I love and that's the thing that I do love about D&D is just the creativeness and the storytelling that you can get out of there. So if you think like, well, what would you walk into? If you walked into a random D&D town tavern, what would you walk into? And yeah.
Well, there is a scene where they go to a very D&D full of adventurers tavern, and my main character hates adventurers, so they're
That's
awful.
hilarious.
Yeah,
Chaos ensues.
she prefers a different tavern. Yeah.
Nice. Amanda, where did you get your idea from?
I can safely say this because I know he's never going to listen, but it's because I had a fight with my husband like a year ago. And so, in my, as part of my coping mechanism of processing, I was like, I got in that headspace of like, God damn it, what if I just like left him? Where would I go? What would I do?
Healthy coping mechanism.
I mean, a book came out of it, so very healthy.
Yeah, exactly. And then it went from there.
I think that is the most unique reason.
It's a little bit
That we've heard.
unhinged, and I like it.
Yeah.
I have a short story in my short story collection that's from like 20 years ago that I started writing it then, which came from a similar situation where my ex-partner and I were having a bad day and I started writing about that. It's one of the weirdest stories I've ever written, where a young man in a small village marries a fish, and I really like it, but it's weird, and I think you should go check it out.
Is it metaphorical?
No, or
It's a
an actual
fairy tale,
fish?
so it's like, is it a metaphor or is it just weird? You know what I mean? Things don't go well for him.
Man's face.
I'm like, I kind of want to read
That's
this
a
now
good-
to check it out.
Have you
I
ever
might
read
need to read
any of the
this.
actual fairy tales about people who marry fishwives?
No.
Because there's a bunch of them where, like,
Really?
there's mythology around, like, selkies and mythology around a fish that
Oh,
keeps
yeah.
getting caught and
Yes, I
giving
do know that
promises to
one.
the fishermen, and there's those sorts of things, and it's like them.
I
I'm
also
only-
just want to say, Aaron, that like I'm pretty sure at the top of the episode, Bree was talking about the monster smut she's reading, and then
Yes.
she reacts like that to a boy marrying a fish. Like,
Hang on, I'm just no. I gotta say, what I'm thinking about is I read it and then I make Ben read it. Anything to do with the ocean, and yeah, he will sit there going, "Why do you do this to me?" And I'm like,
My
That's
brain
what
went to
happened.
like an actual fish. Like, how does that work? And that's where my
Yeah.
weird face was
Actually,
coming
please
from, because I was like
explain, 'cause
actively trying to think about it.
it's
In my
quite
head-
dream logic, because like the story is definitely she's a fish, but also like at some points she has legs and arms, and other points she doesn't, and it's
Right.
it's quite dream logic fairy tale. It's a weird story.
all I'm seeing in my head is like, like the fish from SpongeBob.
Just head up. Just saying I do with a
Human
little
legs,
veil.
like human arms, but like with the full like fish, like the fish head and body, but human arms. Like that's all I can see in my head at the moment. And I'm like, what the fuck?
I'm not saying you won't have that image if you read my story, but
I'm so glad I've aphantasia, and I cannot see what you just saw.
I would like to not be able to imagine that in my head, but that is all I can see. And I'm gonna read this, and I'm just gonna be like, SpongeBob fish.
Yeah.
maybe.
Man, I'm gonna make Ben read this book. Anything to make him, because he hates it when I make fun of his marine, like anything to do with the marine biology and like just anything to do with that. And he hates it, and I'm like, this sucker, and he goes, no, and I go, good. Oh boy, funny. Where do you draw the line between cozy and life-threatening in your stories?
Hmm.
this is what I struggled with for this book, because I'm used to writing characters who are like in peril, right?
Mm.
Now, one could argue, as I did with myself, that my main character is in peril because she's
She
clearly
is.
on the run from something.
Yeah.
It's witness protection program. However, no violence comes of it,
Mhm.
right? Like nothing.
Mm.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah. So
There's
Sorry,
no on-screen gore.
yeah, what was the exact wording of your question?
What's the
Bree?
line?
The line?
Yeah, where do you draw the line between cozy and life-threatening?
So I think like the violence aspect of it.
Mhm.
Hmm.
So like all of the life-threatening stuff is more just like it's there. Or it will
It's
be,
suggested in the background.
Yeah.
Mhm.
But like no one, there's like suggestion of, oh, they hurt him to get to her kind of thing, but not
Mhm.
like he was trapped in a dungeon and tortured,
Yeah.
And so it's not, it's like what with
It's on the
movie
outskirts
ratings?
of the story.
Mm.
Yeah.
So, what I thought of immediately was not to do with my story. I'll talk about my story if you want in a second. However, you guys have all seen Sister Act, right?
Yeah.
Yes.
People dressed as a nun, Whoopi Goldberg, they're singing, it's fun. Do you know what the inciting incident for that is?
she witnessed a murder.
She's
didn't
married
she?
to a mob boss who wants to
Yeah.
kill her because she knows too much. And the mob keeps showing up and they I'm pretty sure they chase the choir and shoot people in a casino, but I don't think
Yep.
we see the guns. And I feel like it's the same thing because everyone remembers Sister Act as this hey, that's a fun, you could play this for the kids, but you probably shouldn't.
Now I want to watch Sister
Yeah.
Act. Thanks.
Well, it's a good movie. But
It is a good
Very.
movie.
I feel like it's the same sort of thing because I had a similar thing in my book where, as I said, she gets kicked out of the town she's living in because of a stupid man, and he's powerful. He can do that. But because he's powerful and he's a dick, there's times where I got close to, oh, he might do something violent, and I had to keep reminding myself that wasn't the point of this. And if I make him do violent things, then that flows into the hopefully much nicer stuff that's happening in her new environment with her new friends. So I had to, I did have to back myself down with that sort of thing a little bit.
Yeah. I think it would be hard for you two who write such high stakes stories where people do die, people get hurt, to then tone it back and be like, everything's happy. Cozy.
Everything is fine. It's like that dog in the fire. Everything's fine.
Yeah, in the fire. Yeah.
Fine. Everything's fine. There's nothing wrong.
Yeah.
Yeah, I don't know. It's a totally different genre in that regard because of the stakes. But I think, and I toyed with this, how authors have different pen names if they write under wildly different genres or whatever. But I think the readership, if you read my other books, you'll still like this one because my themes tend to I write with the same themes, pretty much. Of there's always a hope, there's love, there's self-discovery and identity, and I really am not a fan of 100% happily ever afters. I always leave room at the end for the audience to continue the story in their head. I don't answer all of the questions. I don't make it I don't like saccharine sweet endings. I like there to be that real life element of oh, well, this actually isn't that great, or oh, this is okay for now, but what if blah blah blah, So that's still in this book as well.
Yeah, I really like that with the epilogue of the Witness Protection Program. Everything's not hunky-dory. People are still working through things, which I really liked. Because it's not immediately everything is resolved at the end and then the epilogue is they're happily ever after. It's very real. Shit went down and they're still dealing with that and kind of trying to move on from it, which I really enjoyed.
I was just thinking, in my other books where there is all the murder and stuff, the emotions and what the characters are going through, the violent, horrible things happening are almost just used as props about how they're actually feeling and coping with things on an extreme level. So it's still the same sort of writing because it's about how they're processing what they're dealing with. It's just, it's smaller. It's still important to them, and it's not actually going to result in death.
Good answers.
Love
And
it. Yes. What is your favorite scene from both of the books?
Amanda's face. She's like, I have to think.
You've got different sorts of scenes to be thinking of.
Yeah. Yeah, I'd say that we do.
Amanda's I have to remember what I wrote.
Hey.
So I'm lucky at the moment that you asked me that now because I do remember what I wrote, but I genuinely have people go, hey, I loved this scene from one of your other books, and I'm like, that's so nice. I don't remember that. I have no idea what you're talking about. So it's good that we're talking now. One of my favorite scenes.
I mean, I tend to, thinking back on kind of all my books, I tend to really like scenes that are that push and pull, will they, won't they?
Mm.
So all the scenes it's like where it's like almost, or the reader almost gets their tension relieved, but then like something interrupts, or so I'd say that it's probably the same for this book, although I did have a piece of art done for the ladder scene because I really enjoy the ladder scene.
Yeah.
So you can check that out on my Instagram.
Ladder scene was spicy. I really liked the scene when the baby dragon turned up.
Oh yeah.
And my comment was quite funny. I thought I was quite happy with really funny with my comment about the cock blocking baby dragon.
Yes.
That was fun. But yeah, you're right. Like that push and pull of like they were almost there, and then a baby dragon turns up, and you're like, "Oh, baby dragon!"
Yeah, you're like, okay, wait, I can live with.
I can. Yeah.
Oh, that's cute.
That's adorable.
I don't know. I have a whole bunch of scenes of her dealing with customers who are coming through her shops, and a lot of those I really enjoyed because I used to work in retail and I was channeling some of the most awful people. I mean, I think one of the ones that was the most fun for me was the guy who's knocking on the window to come in and going, "Are you open? Are you open? Are you open?"
No!
Next to the sign that says open. And then she says, "Yes, I'm open." And he comes in and he needs help with everything. What's these? There's a sign next to them. How much are they? There's money next to them. Okay, here's some money, and it's not enough money, so you need to pay me more money. And it got something out that I needed to get out.
Yeah, I think a lot of retail workers will relate to something like that.
I hope so. There's a few of them.
Yeah, I love that.
Yeah.
So I guess my final question to kind of wrap up our questions is, what are you most excited for your readers to read when they get their hands on these books? We're really coming at it with some hard-hitting questions today, Anne. Look at us go.
So not my favourite scene, but the scene I'm most excited for them to read.
Mm-hmm. Or just anything.
Now I've got to...
Or anything that you are excited, like why are you so excited for readers to get it in their hands?
Is it characters? Is it, words?
For me, I think this book really feels like the essence of who I am as a human being. Like, my mom reads all my books. I told her I was having alpha readers this time. She was like, "Why am I not an alpha reader?" I was like,
"Because you're my mom."
And so he was reading it, but because I wasn't putting it up in installments, she only read up to like before the spicy scenes, and she was like, "Amanda, I really think like I can picture you as the main character in this." And I was like, "Don't do that, Mom."
Bad idea.
Abort!
No. Okay, all right, you're not finishing the book. I think this is really like it just maybe because I had so much trouble finishing writing my romantasy series. And that was for a variety of reasons, but writing that series I learned a lot about myself, and one of those things was I don't write in a flow when I'm writing in third person past. I need first person present. That's where like the words come out of my fingers. So coming back now after 2 years of writing in third person past, back to a first person present, it just really feels more comfortable. Like my writing, just reading it back, one, I'm cracking myself up, which is ridiculous, but, and two, it just really feels like authentically who I am as an author.
I love that.
The thing that I'm looking forward to is like I had a couple of people doing some early reading stuff for me, and when they just put, cracking up emojis and lols and things, as I said, I've been wanting to write something that's funny, and so just anytime someone went, yeah, that made me laugh, I'm over the moon. So I'm excited to hopefully hear some people say yes, even if it's just one part of the book. If they tell me the book sucks, but they did laugh at that one moment, I'm going to be so happy. So yeah, that's what I'm hoping for.
Oh, I love that so much.
Love that's nice.
Yeah. So that is the end of all of the questions that we have for you. But before we go, we like to do our spark of joy and plug of the week. So Bree, what's your spark of joy?
My spark of joy, probably the one thing that did get me through the week, was went to a Halloween party last weekend.
Nice.
With my friends. Got to hang out with them. Got to sit and chat, and I won an award for the most saintly and saccharine looking because I went as an angel.
Aww.
And then I went back to Agent of Chaos on Sunday. And I was just like, guys, don't worry, this is just a costume. I'm not actually that sweet. I'm actually more like, hey, awesome.
As we saw with you playing with the lighter.
We saw, yes, yeah, that's correct.
Hey, what can I say? Agent of
Fire's
Chaos.
fun.
Well, I mean, I like the idea of arson. I'd never do it. But it was a lot of fun getting to hang out with my friends. And one of my friends just got back from being in Japan, and one of my other friends hadn't seen in a while. So it was nice to just hang out with them. And so they're definitely, my friends are always a spark of joy, and I do talk about them a lot because I love them so dearly. Even though I want to hit a couple of them sometimes, but I don't because I'm a good person. And what's your spark of joy for the week?
So I got a very exciting package that I've been eagerly anticipating, and they are my gorgeous earrings from Nymeris Art.
Oh,
We love
They are
Isabella
these
in this
daggers. We love Isabella in this household. She gave us the sneaky lowdown while she was here on the podcast a couple of months ago, and I had to like edit it out because she hadn't launched anything yet. So I had to like edit it out. So I was like eagerly waiting for this announcement to come out, and then as soon as the pre-order hit, I was like all over that. They are available on her website right now as well, so if you want your own, you can get them. But that was definitely my spark because I got the like notification to say that they were on the way, and then I was just waiting for the postie to turn up and like glaring daggers out the window, like because I get all my mail to work, and we get like multiple deliveries a day, and I'm like, it says my package is in your truck. Why are you not giving it to me? And then he left, and then he came back like a couple of hours later because I think he forgot because it was in like a tiny little box. So I then got them. So I was very happy about that. Amanda, what's your spark of joy for the week?
Well, I'm realizing that when I was on last time, my spark of joy was getting a new vacuum. And
nice.
This time my spark of joy is getting a new bed frame.
Yes!
We
All
love
right.
adulting. This is peak adult
Well,
being excited
Amanda,
about.
what happened to the last bit?
Aaron, you can't just ask people what happened to the last bed frame. Come on.
She opened up for the question.
Okay, I didn't really have one. It was just a box spring, and my mattress was on a box spring for the last 10 freaking years, like I'm 21. And so but I need more storage space because I'm like ordering stuff for the launch. I'm getting more books. I'm like, oh, I have no space. And so I wanted a bed frame so I could put stuff under the bed, and the headboard has shelves in it. So now I have all the TBR in the headboard.
That I want that.
Just make sure the bed
And then
doesn't
they
rock
collapse
too much,
on your
and then
face.
someone,
It's going to be...
yeah.
Hey, if
That's
there's
what I
one
was
way to
saying.
go, it's via book.
Right?
Let's hope we don't have any earthquakes.
Yeah.
Mhm. That's what you call it.
No notes.
Aaron, what's your spark of joy for the week?
Okay, so earlier this year, my 11-year-old daughter entered a short story competition for a kids' story podcast. So it's called LOL Storytime. You can look it up on like Spotify and stuff. And they just do, every week, they do a few episodes of like 15-minute long little bedtime stories for kids. It's very cute. But she won So she's got a T-shirt on the way for the podcast. She won $100 Canadian, and last week, I think it was on Wednesday's episode, they read her story. So if you go and look up the LOL Storytime competition winners in November of 2025, the story "The Dragon Portal" is by my daughter, and we are.
Oh my god, I love that.
It's so cool.
Yeah. It's very cool. We're going to try and turn it into a kid's picture book too.
Oh,
Nice. I love that.
Yeah. So yeah, that's been this week's good moment.
Oh,
Nice.
that's so cool. All right, moving into plug of the week. So this can be absolutely anything that you want to plug. It can be your books because you are the authors on this podcast. Not many people do it, but it could also be food that you've eaten or anything in between. So, Bree, what's your plug of the week?
My plug is Bones, the TV show. I'm currently doing my rewatch. I'm on season 10, and it brings me so much joy. I mean, considering
That's a good show.
It's such a good show, and
Agent
it's just
Booth.
When do they have Stephen Fry and his heavy metal knowledge? Because
like in the mid seasons, so when they've still got Sleets around. So he's been.
Of course,
I think he might come back in the towards the end. I can't actually remember. So I'm on.
Did you see that they're doing a reboot?
Bounce.
What?
Like a new season or something where they come back?
What?
I saw it the other day and I was like, oh.
You broke her. Look at her.
Yes! Sorry, look, okay, it will not be the same without Sweets.
No, it never will be.
I remember I was sitting here watching that episode, and I'm just like, I was sitting there, and I was messaging my friend at the same time, and I'm like, oh, fuck, I just realised what episode I'm up to. And she's like, I was like, that episode, because Aubrey comes in, and I love Aubrey. Like, he is such a fun character. I relate to the just wanting to eat and makes my brain work, and, just food. But I was just like, he comes in and I'm like, fuck, I know where I'm up to. I know what's about to happen. I'm not ready. And of course I sit there crying because it's really emotional. But yes, it is one of my favourite shows, and I don't want to watch anything new at the moment. So I'm rewatching Bones. So I highly plug. If you haven't seen Bones, please watch it. We need more. And David Boreanaz, that man. I prefer him as Booth than when he played Angel in Buffy.
Yeah.
Him as Booth is like... But I was always a Spike girl. Actually, I was a Giles girl. So. Let me be honest. Not even for the vampires. I'm here for the librarian.
Yeah. I love it. I just love a man in a suit.
Yeah. What's your plug, Anne?
My plug is Nymeris Art. Just talked about the earrings, but she is just a wonderful soul, and I love her shop. And you should definitely be checking out her shop. She is a small indie, small business here in New Zealand, and she draws everything herself and then gets them made. And it's just stunning. She's just got these gorgeous foiled notebooks that she's currently selling, and I'm like eyeing them up. And I kind of want one. So I might grab one of those at some point, but yeah, we'll link her down below, and we might be getting her back for another episode sometime soon for a monster romance episode. So
getting to catch up with her at Armageddon was so nice.
Oh yes,
I was like, I need to find her. She's one of my favorite people. So she's just so sweet. So yeah.
Well, I had to give her another plug. Amanda, what's your plug of the week?
Well, because I was shitty to him earlier, I'll plug something for my husband. So,
okay, now he needs to listen to this episode.
No, he's an animator and works for Muck Putty Studios. So season 2 of their kids horror show, Night Eyes, just came out. It's on TVNZ On Demand. It's a cartoon about like essentially a ghost hunting group of like kid. They're different New Zealand animals.
Right.
They go ghost hunting, and they're like 7-minute episodes. They're for children. Some of them are legitimately like, I got scared.
Creepy. Nice. This sounds perfect.
I love it.
Interesting.
But it's just like such a cool way to introduce kids to like horror without like gore, without and sometimes it turns out like the ghost that they were hearing was like an old woman who couldn't stop farting. Like it's still kids stuff.
Yeah.
But like it's very good. So you know, if you have 7 minutes out of your day, check out Night Eyes on TVNZ On Demand.
Nice.
Love it.
Cool.
And Aaron, what's your plug of the week?
Okay, well, you sparked too many ideas. So, firstly, I've been rewatching Stranger Things because the new one's coming out, and you mentioned rewatches, and it is so good. And like the rewatch really embedded in me just how good it is. So go and rewatch Stranger Things and look forward to the new one. And you've been talking about marine biology and stuff all episode, and I keep meaning to say this. I just recently read S.N. Lloyd's Stitches and Scales. She's an indie author from somewhere in the South Island, I think, and it's about a woman who takes a job at a magical aquarium and is immune to magic, and there's Stitcher magic and a sea dragon and all this sort of stuff in it, and it's really, really good, and you should read that. We are going to say go and pre-order Witchness Protection Program and a Baker's Coven, because I am definitely going to say do that. And there was something else.
And on my, just FYI, on my pre-order form, I have put a space of, do you also want to order a Baker's Coven?
And I will do the same when mine's up, but she's already ready. I can't remember what the other one was, but yeah, there's lots of good stuff out there. Go and find cool stories and read them and watch them. And
now I want to watch Stranger Things again.
It's worth it. It's so good.
So good.
I remember watching season 4. It was like, when season 4 came out, I was like, do I try and get back into it? Because I watched season 1 with my cousins when I was in Australia when it first came out. And they're like, you'll love this. And so I watched it. Tried season 2 on my own. Couldn't get into it. And then season 4 was coming out. I'm like, okay, maybe I try. And one of my friends was like, you should really like try getting into it. I'm like, okay. So I sat and I watched and I'm like, fuck, okay, I actually really enjoy this. And
so
season
the
4
rewatch, putting it all together.
Me.
Yeah.
Season fucking destroyed me. I was not okay.
Yeah. But having it all like together so you didn't have those gaps, and
I think that
I realized just how well it all fits together.
Yeah.
It's so good.
So I'm really looking forward to season 5, and I swear to God, if they do anything to Steve, I'm finding the Duffer Brothers. I have a sword. I have fire now.
No.
There we go.
And we know fire gets Vecna, so
exactly, the hand of Vecna, and then I can just anyway.
Yeah, so it's gonna be good.
Thank you so much for joining us today. Make sure to subscribe so we know you're here listening. We appreciate you spending time with us today and every day that you listen. You can follow me at Runaway Irish Girl on all platforms. Where can they find you, Bree?
You can find me at Cheese and Reads. I almost said my other Instagram handle. Like
you know, do that all the time.
I do. I go cheese, and then I think of my name, and then I go say be the cheese, and I'm like, no, you don't want that. Cheese and Reads, guys. Cheese first. It's really sad because I've discovered I'm lactose intolerant. So follow me.
No.
Do you know how sad it is? The cheese can't eat cheese. I'll still eat cheese because I had consequences to my actions. That's fine. Amanda, where can people find you?
I'm at a Jane Dove author on Insta and TikTok, and I also have my editing business at A Dove Editing on Instagram.
Nice.
And Aaron, where can they find you?
I was just trying to remember what the order of my handles are. I think most of them are at author Aaron Dick for Instagram and TikTok, and I think a couple of other social media-y things, but those are good places. If you search author Aaron Dick, you should find me.
Yeah,
Also,
we'll leave all the links in the bottom.
People who are listening who are in Auckland, there's a Facebook group called Auckland Authors and Readers that you should join, because we post up events that are happening in Auckland, meetups, all that sort of thing, so you can meet new book friends.
Yeah.
Amazing. All those links will be down in our description. Make sure to follow us on our Instagram and TikTok at the Broken Book Girls Pod, and make sure to subscribe and follow on your listener of choice, and check back in every Wednesday for a brand new episode. Goodbye.
Bye.
Bye.